Alright, how's everybody going? It's your boy Akeen and welcome to today's third blog. Here to give you a scout report on Jaquiski Tartt out of Samford, the strong safety. And I think he has the capability to become a good sleeper for this year's NFL draft overall. I think he's a great player overall at the FCS division. Let's talk a little bit about him playing for Samford. He was an All-American both 2013 and 14, and he was always on the watch list of the Buck Buchanan Award, given to the nation's top defender in the FCS division. And I actually seeing hearing about him back in 2012, where he posted 94 tackles on defense, leading the team, as well as he had a couple of takeaways in which he had two defensive touchdowns in 2012. And then he kept things going with 2013 and 14, becoming a unanimous All-American selection and always a finalist for the Buck Buchanan Award. I think this is a great player overall, and I think he should be on everybody's watch list, particularly due to his decent play in the Senior Bowl, where he actually showed up well and showed that he could play with the big boys. Let's talk about his strengths and weaknesses, starting with his strengths for Tartt. I do like his speed. He runs a 4.53 40, decent speed that you do want your safety to have. Another thing that I do like about him, he's a great hard-hitting run stuffing safety. He's definitely a good player who can support and run defense. And he does have many takeaways. I think he has 20 pass breakups during his career, as well as six interceptions. It shows that he has decent cover skills as well, but there's some things that he still needs to crisp things up with. Now, it's going on to his weaknesses. Sometimes he needs to do a better job with his fluidity of his hips. If he had more fluid hips, I think he could possibly have better more takeaways during his career. But I still think it's a good player, and also another weakness that he does have, sometimes he puts his head down just a little bit too much and leads with his head. That can cause a penalty in the National Football League. He needs to do a better job with his tackling technique and stop leading with his head. If he does lead with the crown of his helmet, not only will his team will be penalized, but he will also be fined, and he is not looking to deal with that particular cost. Now, another thing that he does need to work on as far as his cover skills, sometimes he bids on a little bit to play action fakes. He needs to do a better job at that. But I still think overall, I think he's still a good cover safety, but I think he's one of the best, the hardest hitting players coming in this year's draft, along with Landon Collins out of Alabama. And let's not forget, he did play in the state of Alabama, and I think he should have received a little more buzz and a little bit more recognition. I think this is a good player. I have been watching his tape for the past couple of seasons. I think this is a great player who could be a good third round selection for this year's draft. Now, the next time to catch you guys will be in just a couple of minutes. I have one more blog for you guys for today. Thank you for watching this blog. I'm your man, Akeen McCall. Be easy.